Is eBay refurbished a scam? Let's check it out, fam. eBay refurbished. It's actually a new thing. It's actually a new thing. And I don't think I actually bought anything from eBay refurbished. However, they got like a new system to compete with Amazon, or Amazon made a system to compete with eBay's refurbished. Either way, we got refurbished stuff just getting pumped through on eBay. I mean, it's nothing new. It's just that they have like an officially licensed kind of like refurbishment process now. I'm sure he'll explain it though. Let's check it out.
When you think eBay, you think about great deals on slightly scuffed tech, right? Well, what if I told you that there is a dedicated refurbished section on eBay that offers 1 or even 2-year warranties on items that have been professionally refurbished? Well, if your answer to that is,
You know, always going on to the listing, seeing the best deal, seeing what you can get the most bang for your buck, right? And then you find a deal seems to be too good to be true, and there's some mistakes in the product.
then I couldn't agree more. So let's take a closer look, shall we? As always, the details in the fine print are important. So all eBay refurbished products are 100% functional. Now they have 4 tiers here. So there's certified refurbished, which is pristine condition, direct from the brand or an authorized seller with a 2-year warranty. So
If it's certified refurbished, I think it's basically open box, right? I hope it is with the certified refurbish. Why didn't they add like a category for open box? Hey, that's its own category.
that seems like the gold standard. Excellent, which is like new with a 1-year warranty.
So like new. What's the difference between excellent and the other one, bros?
Very good, which is minimal wear and the 1-year warranty, or good, which is moderate wear and a 1-year warranty. Okay, so here's one. A bilingual laptop with an i5
Bilingual laptop.
8250U. Oh, it's out of stock.
i5 8250 for $300? No. Okay, I know it's a get. So it's gonna be a pretty good condition then, right? I recently bought a laptop and it has a few scuffs and stuff. Now, if it has a scuff, there's a chance the internals might be hurt as well. So that's why, you know, we must, like, you know, pay attention to things such as that. We don't want that on our devices, right?
Well, why would you advertise that to me, eBay? How about these Skull Candy grind fuel wireless earbuds? They're originally $80.
With that being said, I did buy a laptop that was not certified refurbished, but it was in a used condition, and it still works like almost perfectly. However, it was listed for a cheap price, and they gave me a charger that didn't work, so I had to buy my own charger. But besides that, I got a freaking good deal on a laptop through eBay. And then I bought another laptop, this one, through eBay.
And these are $14.89. I'm typically not a huge fan of Skull Candy, but for $14, I'm curious to see what a premium refurbished set of ultra cheap earbuds looks like. PS5 Digital Edition, very good condition for $394.
Digital edition? What? What? Didn't the PS5 Slim just recently release? $400 for a PS5 currently. Nah, okay. $400. $400. The PS5s are pretty cheap then if it's in very good. They said very good, no excellent. I don't know. I'd rather go with the open box. I'd rather go brand new. It can be like open box, $50 less, and maybe tampered with, or brand new, $50 more. I personally would always go for the brand new. But I don't go for the brand new currently because I'm poor.
Which is only
However, I did make sure to get a brand new Switch. Can't mess around with that.
$5 less than the console by itself, but also it shows a photo of the disc. No. Do I need a excellent refurbished PSP Go? Oh, and this one's actually properly refurbished. New shell, new buttons, and the chargers included for $200. ROG GL10DH gaming PC. We bought one of these from VIP Outlet. Okay.
So they're so good at the refurbishment. It's almost brand new. They said as close to brand new as possible.
Maybe not the exact same one, but very, very similar. Oh.
Wait, what kind of pre-built was that? Hold on. Okay, it's actually a pretty decent pre-built. He made sure to pick out a decent pre-built. 549 for that one. Not bad. Not bad. Oh wait, it's refurbished. Never mind. Yeah, and then it just breaks down a few days after the 2-year warranty runs out, right, fam? I'd be so pissed.
Gaming PC. We bought one of these from VIP Outlet. Okay, maybe not the exact same one, but very, very similar. Whoa! $499 for Leo's Lutu by Casa Leo? Man, no.
Not even brand new either.
No.
Dude, I would totally get that for my cat.
No. All right, let's start out with our gaming PC direct from eBay. Now, this one is a certified refurbished device, which means that I should enjoy a beautiful 2-year warranty. Okay. So we have the system, which is just held in place with a lot of paper. Oh, hey, shout out. It actually comes with the glass side panel. Nice. That's mildly concerning. The side panel has been like, it's not broken because it's screwed on the bottom, but it's like.
Way. Yo, I think he got my old computer, bro. My old computer had that exact same issue, I swear.
We have, I'm assuming.
He got my old computer, fam. I'm saying that.
A generic town keyboard. We do.
They said so that's the highest tier refurbishment, and it comes with that. Nah, man, we're getting new or open box, and I'll go new with the computer as well.
I also
I'm trying to buy no used computer, bro.
Down here, and we've got our PC. So yeah, that side panel is not, what the hell? So I guess they just
I have pretty bad experiences with buying used computers. I'm good.
slapped the side panel on it without like getting in the groove, which is fine, but it's like a little bent. Probably, I would say one of like the lower end ROG systems. It actually did get a little bit of damage on the back as well. So you can see here that actually the paint has been like kind of rubbed off. It looked like it was maybe like dropped or something. But again, this is just the side.
Oh man. Oh man. The 27. All that for $500, man.
Side panel, which we actually should be able to remove pretty easily. Take this off, and well, now hold on a second. This is refurbished. It is real dusty. In fact, look at the fan blades. The dust is like sort of caked on the.
I don't remember if this was the highest quality refurbished prospect, but man, it's not.
Edges. So we do have our RTX.
I mean, actually, refurbishment. It's not replacement, right?
2070, which is certainly a little bit of an older GPU, but I'm gonna assume is still fine for most games. We also have our Ryzen 7 3700X, 16 gigs of RAM, and somewhere in here we should have a SSD as well as a hard drive, which that's right down here. I will actually give them.
Like, I recently bought a controller and it was used. They listed it as new. And now I gotta buy a new one because it was a used one. I'm not hand-me-downs, like hand-me-down computer, bro.
One thing, they actually are using a modular power supply. So you can see down here, it's actually a fully modular, or sorry, semi-modular power supply. And it is 80 plus gold rated. So even though it's from Great Wall, that's just, that's fine, I guess. You know what? acrylic, not glass. I actually don't think anyone ever used this side panel because it still has the original plastic on it. Out of the box, I have no way of putting the side panel on. Can I make one of these screws work? I guess I can try.
I would also leave that plastic on the side panel.
Well, that's about as on as our side panel can be before I go and get myself some extra screws. Let's plug this in and make sure it is fully functional. But first impressions, pretty positive. So, this is not good. All right, we're having all kinds of weird problems. So, we get actual internet. So clearly we're getting, full gigabit speeds. That's all fine. But watch what happens.
And it doesn't even run good out of the box. As a matter of fact, this laptop I bought open box did not run good out of the box. Always get brand new, fam.
When I try to open up Steam, it's not gonna work though, is it? Is it gonna start working because we hit record on the camera and it wasn't working the 10 times we tried this right before we picked up the camera? Oh my God, it's starting to load. Yay! We spent so much time trying to fix this. The second we pick up the camera, it magically works again. Bro! Oh my God, it's launching, it's working!
Yeah, a 2070 can run Apex. Who would have thought?
Okay, so I don't even know how to handle this. I guess the PC is working now. I still kind of would want to reinstall Windows, if I'm being honest with you. Even assuming that you buy the system and it's all fine, right? We'll just ignore all the issues that we spent the last couple
Hey, it looks like it'll work.
hours trying to work
How much would this go for brand new? $700? $200 savings?
on.
$200 savings for 2 years of guaranteed function on a computer, fam. 2 years is quite a bit. If I'm gonna get my money's worth, I'll be down. However, do they include that? They did not. I'm not sure they included the keyboard and mouse. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
I still do have some concerns, largely the fact that these fans are like ridiculously loud. Like obviously, we got a game on the side panels loud, but like this rear fan is so loud. I would absolutely want to swap that out, like no doubt. Even turning the fan curves down, it's just still a very small, very loud fan. Oh, you know what? I actually forgot. Did I mention that this keyboard is really gross and disgusting?
Yes.
Oh, did I?
Yes.
Well, lucky
I didn't even know Asus made a keyboard.
for us, it isn't
Don't do that.
necessary anymore because
Don't even show us how bad the keyboard was, bro.
we got ourselves a different keyboard. And yes, it did come in a box exactly like this. So, ignoring the scuffed box, we have our Razer gaming keyboard. Although it's technically not really a gaming keyboard because this one is specifically meant more so for
Okay, this looks better. We got it in the OEM box. Let's go. So it might not even be used or refurbished.
fancy productivity. Razer Prototype, full size, and does say recertified. So because it's an original Razer packaging, I actually wonder if Razer themselves refurbished it or recertified it or whatever. Woo! It looks nice though, it looks nice. If I want to buy a new version of this keyboard, it's $160. We paid $110. So
Look at it. What? See, this was actually refurbished here. I mean, the other one was just not that well. The other one was refurbished, but I don't know. It looks like they didn't spend that much time doing it.
assuming that it's all fine, and it's obviously been like
The other one was refurbished, but they're like, yo, we don't want to waste that much extra time making it look perfect,
properly refurbished and stuff, we just save ourselves $50. First of all, big fan of the look. I like that white and the gray. And you know what? I feel pretty good about this one, especially because if it was dirty, you would quickly notice with those very, very white keycaps. Same thing goes for the wrist rest. We'll plug it in so we have
Oh, for sure. They might have replaced every keycap. Depends how used it is, right?
this little switch on the back where you can switch between USB, 2.4, or Bluetooth. So I'm just gonna plug it
Oh, that's pretty cool.
in via USB to start
Can't wait till my future keyboard will have that.
out with. This feels so wrong to use like a nice RGB Razer, like super premium keyboard and the world's cheapest mouse, but sure. First impression of the keyboard. You know what? That's really nice. I'm gonna use a word that I never use for keyboards. This is creamy. It's very, not like gross, like gritty.
Wait. I'll be saying that now. We might get the next year iPhone come out with a freaking version called that.
Like slimy, creamy, but no, like, yeah, they're just, it's such a nice, smooth, creamy feel. So this is using the Razer Yellow linear switches. Man, I've never tried these before. They are just so nice.
Never seen somebody use a. He said creamy to describe it.
Obviously, you know, we're not talking about like, you know, $500 super expensive keyboards, but like, the sound.
The only thing that I know that is known to be described as creamy is like cream soda.
Is decent. The feel though, the way they pop up so like smoothly, like, oh, it's really nice. I can say with a completely straight face, look at my face. This is a good deal. See? Straight face.
You look like you're about to beat someone up.
I'm about to beat up whoever sold me.
Wait, is this who's filming? Is that? Does he have a wife or something?
This thing with the broken windows. Okay, let's keep the good vibes rolling, my friends. By vibes, I meant waves. Look what I.
He's like Linus's quirky little brother or something.
Got another item. These are a pair of headphones that I've wanted to try for a very long time. These are the Bear Dynamic DT770 Pros. Basically, we got these headphones for half off. Now, a lot of people rightfully point out that buying used or refurbished headphones is not always a great idea. But
Bear Dynamic, never heard of this brand.
To that, I would say that if it's done right, it's fine.
And also, the Razer Pro types. That's why the refurbished is the hit or miss, bro. It's hardly used, or at least very well refurbished.
Especially if they're over.
It looks brand new, right?
A year. I understand a lot of people don't want to buy like used earbuds. I do it. I don't love it, but it's okay sometimes. But over-ear headphones, if they've been
Used earbuds? What?
like properly cleaned and stuff, I feel pretty good about. Especially because these, for $155, should be really nice. Okay, let's take a closer look at the headphones. Yeah, the headband is used. If you look at these little snaps.
Look at the creases around where these, like, they put buttons on it, like. Okay.
So there's like some wear on that snap, as well as not that one, but this one. So I do believe that once that comes off,
Like literally destroy it and make it brand new. Like it's used. It's used, man.
no. Yeah, I do think that these have been slightly worn. There's a little bit of scuffing there. If I'm looking at a little bit of scuffing on one of the snaps that you're never gonna look at, that's pretty solid. Look, the sniff test.
Bro, I recently cleaned my headphones right there, and my headphones are not the same because I had to clean it like in my washing machine. I had to clean it in the sink, bro. It was terrible, bro. But they still work, so I'm happy.
Test makes sense for this one, okay? Now, I'm gonna try a couple of things here. So I'm gonna just plug this
Dang, dude, those look like real good headphones, though.
into the headphone jack
Just watching him fiddle with the cord, you know it's high quality.
on the computer just to see
Like powerful, you know?
if it can drive it at all. And I'm gonna plug it into an actual DAC. Oh, no, this is fine. Okay, so just as a quick test, they actually can be driven with a normal headphone jack. So I'm gonna plug these into a DAC now
I might be getting these headphones in the future. They're
and see how it sounds, just with a quick test. These are really nice. They sound very, very pleasant. So good soundstage for sure, especially for closed back headphones. And the clarity, especially like the highs, like I will say they're not super bassy, but the problem is they're like almost all like sort of normal headphones, especially like Bluetooth headphones tend to be quite exaggerated on the bass. These are a little bit more neutral, which to me feels fresh. It feels a little less grating, especially when I like kind of crank the volume up a little bit. That being said, even using my
so he knows his sounds.
DAC, I've got them, I was listening to it at like 80% volume, which is way louder than I normally would. But yeah, I mean,
I actually also listen at 80% volume on these.
$155,
Wait, there's no mouthpiece?
like that's a no-brainer.
Well, is it still a
Yeah, that's good. No mouthpiece on those.
no-brainer?
Oh no, don't, okay, what happened, why?
So
but also bad because occasionally we need a mouthpiece.
These particular headphones, they're not like the newest, so they actually go on sale pretty frequently.
Oh,
so
no.
right now you can buy it directly from Bear,
New.
brand new, for $170, and they also have a 2-year warranty on their stuff.
Damn it, why'd you have to tell me that, man? I was all excited about it. Let's put the dream team to the test. Got my headphones.
So yeah, they still work. Like, you know, looks like they've been used like maybe a year, maybe a couple years, maybe a few months. I don't know.
We got my crappy mouse, my beautiful Razer keyboard. The only friend I have on this account is Ken. Ken's playing a game right now. What is Ken playing? We're at work. It's 2:35 on a Thursday. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I will say one thing. This mouse sucks. Dude, that is terrible. I mean, the system's running fine, but that mouse is garbage. I appreciate the good soundstage when I'm walking around in CS2.
Always need a good gaming mouse, fam. However, back in the day, nobody had a gaming mouse, so you wouldn't need one.
Can we not show the part where I lost the level 1 bot? Why don't we move on to greener pastures, my friends? So do keep in mind that this is the
Okay, he's not a professional gamer here. We're here for the tech.
first gen Osmo Pocket. So there's actually
What
a
is this?
DJI Pocket number 3 now. So this is a little bit on the older side, but what
I can't tell. Are these gonna be like? They can't be like reading glasses.
you get here is just a little guy with a gimbal. So I know that people complained about the image quality on the first one. Like, I know it's not like anything crazy, but if you want a little pocket, little stabilized camera, this could be cool. How much did I pay for this?
Oh no, DLSR all day.
Pocket 1.
DLSR all day, fam. We can't, as a creator, we can't mess around with bad image quality.
Pocket 2 or Pocket 3.
You paid $138.
So
I currently use something that's trying to be a DLSR.
what you got here is just a little gimbal, so you can move it around and you can see it. We'll do a lot to
It's actually-
stabilize. Okay, so
Oh,
it's going to do
that's
the
what it's
gimbal
for.
calibration to make sure that it's nice and smooth and not wibbly wobbly. Okay.
So what would be the uses? Surfing?
I'm not going to deal with connecting it to my phone. Actually, I'm just going to use it by itself. So this is an example of vlogging using the Pocket 1. So I'm going to actually specifically walk through the office to give a little bit more of a realistic scenario. Because obviously we have wonderful lights here. And we'll say that the video quality doesn't look great on this little screen. But let's actually walk through some different environments, shall we? So I'm going to hold it all the way out here. It does feel like the lens is a little bit tight. So like I got to
See what I mean? She has a DLSR right there.
really stretch my arm out. It's got face tracking on. Hold on a second.
Do not buy a camera for filming unless it's a DLSR, in my opinion.
Wait, if I walk, is it gonna follow me?
Like, if you're gonna buy a camera for filming and it's a couple $100, just buy an iPhone. It's probably gonna be a better camera quality.
Oh, it is! All right, so if I'm just pacing back and
Actually, no, just buy Android. A good buy Pixel.
forth, contemplating my life decisions, then it actually does work. You know, something else I'm realizing. So when we bought this, it said it was a complete kit. So it has got the USB-C and the Lightning adapter. It did not come with the USB-C. So technically we did not get everything that we were supposed to get with this. Let's take a look at the footage, shall we? I'm sure it's gonna look great. Actually, no, that image quality's not that bad. It's not good, but it's actually not that bad. This is a few years old. I think this is
2018.
yeah. Oh, wow. It's 2018. Okay, you know what? The fact that this is from 2018, I will actually excuse a little bit of image quality. That being said, though, if you
Just a few years ago that it was made. See how fast time's going, and I don't know how to slow it down.
have a somewhat recent smartphone, I actually would say that while this gimbal is good, the stabilization, especially on like modern iPhones, if you have like an ultra wide and whatnot, not too far off. Now this I am very familiar with. My friends from our
The Plytronics.
Plytronics store, we were able to purchase a
So many of the stuffs we get is just packaged almost like a Christmas present, right?
iPhone 12 mini.
Open it up, you don't exactly know. You kind of know what you're gonna get. iPhone 12 mini. What?
Refurbished. Probably know. I'm a pretty big fan of the iPhone mini. Not only did I daily an iPhone 12 mini.
Yeah,
Back
Pixel needs to do something for the miniatures for sure.
in the day, I also spent a lot of time with the iPhone 13 mini up until very recently. At $270? Yeah, we paid $270 for this. And that's a pretty good deal. That's significantly cheaper than like a standard iPhone 12 even.
Hey, refurbished phones, if they actually refurbish it. Look at it, man. It looks good.
Ooh, that is a nice purple. Okay, so back seems to be quite nice and very minor like scuffs around the camera lenses, but that makes sense because when you set the phone down, it kind of gets scratched a little bit. A little bit of wear around the edges. So you can see that some of that purple anodized finish is a little bit scraped there, a little bit on the bottom. Yeah, it's got some scuffs all the way around, but I
Not bad though.
will just say that I don't care too much about the rail.
That's why you get that's why you get phone cases, fam. You can sell it in that condition.
Of the phone, not only will that just be covered up by a case, but also it doesn't really impact anything. Now, the question I have with this, nowhere in here did they say anything about the battery percentage, which, especially for a phone like this, which is 3 years old, is a concern. Doubly so because I'm using an iPhone mini, which even was brand new, had okay battery life, 86%. I would say
Not bad.
that's acceptable.
You know what I mean? If things like the battery capacity just go down the more you use it, that's why we don't. That's why it's priced lower across the board.
Let's try the camera real quick. Okay, we're speeding. So we've got the main camera and the ultra wide. Seems fine. Yeah, no, this is a fully functional iPhone. If I actually bring the DJI out, obviously this is more expensive.
I didn't think it
But
wouldn't
I'm
be.
actually gonna say that I bet the iPhone video is probably gonna look better than the DJI, or at least fairly similar. And of course, this is a whole phone, which is very usable. So first of all, we've got some video from the DJI Pocket, and now we've got the video from the iPhone. Now we put them
Yo, both actually look pretty good,
side by side. Hopefully you can get a good sense
right?
for the stability of the DJI, but also the overall image quality of the iPhone 12 mini. I take an iPhone mini over all these things any day. Next up, we have what I think are headphones. So we have the Skull Candy Grind Fuel. Boy, that's a name if I've ever heard one. Or the Dime X2. So both of these have been refurbished, looks like by actual Skull Candy. We are, of course, to the point where we're buying used Bluetooth earbuds, which understandably some people may have some concerns with, but I'm a
Bro, same here, same here. I don't want no used headphones in someone else's ear, bro. I hope they use like some really good cleaning products for that.
old man of action and not afraid of a little extra ear juice. I got plenty of my own already. Okay, so we'll start out with the Dime X2. It does use micro USB, but for $7, it's fine. Can I just point out the fact that they've been quite discolored by sitting in people's ears, I think? No, are these
Bro, I don't even want to see these used headphones, bro. Imagine the DNA.
supposed to look like that?
Well, the other ones look like that.
Oh, no, you're right, okay. All right, now, while those charge, let's take a look at the other set. Oh, here we go. These USB-C, already worth the upcharge. Unfortunately, these both, I think, actually need to be charged.
Always go for USB-C.
They're completely dead out of the box. So we're gonna start out with the Grind
Didn't even bother charging.
Fuel, which I will remind you are our $15 earbuds. Now, I don't think they have any kind of like active noise cancellation. The passive is actually quite strong. Like these in my ears, they're big. Even though they're so large though, they're actually not that heavy. So I think comfort's probably gonna be fine. Let's listen to some music, shall we? Yeah. 15 bucks, man? I think these are pretty decent. I'm a little bit
I don't really use those small headphones. Never really got into using them. I'm scared of losing them, but they have like... I wonder if the Skull Candy adds like some sort of tracking in case you lose them, because that'd be bad.
more curious about these $7 earbuds because $7 is getting to the point where it's like, that is super cheap. So let's start by trying to get them paired. Okay, so here's the thing. Our $7
For $7, guys?
Earbuds.
Wow. I thought that'd be like $30 or something.
are having
Wait, they're used.
much more significant problems.
Just call them used,
No matter
right?
how long I wait for them to charge, the right one never does anything. The left one powers on and it goes in this little like pairing mode, but it never shows up on the phone and it doesn't do anything besides power on, power off, or do the little beepy thing. But no matter what I do, even though it looks like it's in pairing mode, it does not show up on the phone. And I wonder if that's because the right earbud, it charges but never turns on no matter how long I let it charge, while the left one has been fine. Thankfully though, I got a 2-year warranty on these. That's like $3.50 a year per warranty. Or return policy that I'm probably gonna have to take a look at in about 7 seconds. It's time for the grand finale.
I wonder what he did with them, yo. Did he return them?
It's been a video of ups and downs, my friend. Thank
Did he give them away?
you very much for coming along for the
Did he
journey.
throw them away?
Hopefully you've already subscribed and decided to ring-a-ling that ding-a-ling button, because I've got a real treat
Taco Bell?
for you right now. When I was on eBay, I was scrolling through and I saw a refurbished PSP Go.
Now, how disappointed would you be?
Excuse me? What happened? Are you about to tell me that the PSP Go is a PSP no?
Well, why don't you open what we do have and
Is it gonna be like those random like emulators with like a few preloaded games? That's my guess. Put your comments in the comments below.
I'll explain
Put your guess.
to you. It'll be a real
What
surprise.
did you do to my PSP Go?
It'll be a real surprise.
A Mario minifig?
No. So the PSP Go was unfortunately...
It's a Game Boy!
Yeah, it magically transformed into a Game Boy. The PSP Go was unfortunately canceled because the seller, I guess, just, you know, couldn't make any more of them ever again. So now he's gone forever. So now instead, here's a Game Boy Pocket, but
That's not the same thing! Warning, opening this package will cause extreme happiness. Well, it would have if
See, if I ever start a business, I'll do something like that.
there's a PSP Go in here. All right, so run me through what's going on here. So this is clearly a modded Game Boy Pocket. It's in the DMG style shell, which feels okay. I mean, it's got the stickers, which
Yeah.
are, if you look closely, the fonts aren't right, but like it's decent.
Totally looks like not OEM.
Oh, it's backlit display. Oh, okay,
It's so modded, it doesn't look OEM. New shell, probably.
a lot better.
yeah, it's
It's new everything, right?
a backlit IPS.
Yeah. And then I'm guessing that they just gave me a Mario minifig as a little bonus. Game Boy Pocket.
I'll do the same.
This was original without the mods. I'm gonna guess probably 60 bucks. With the mods, $130.
Ooh, that's very close. We paid 150.
Okay, that's not terrible. I mean,
Not bad for a Game Boy.
I will say that screen looks phenomenal. You know what though? Actually, hang on. There is a
I prefer to play Game Boy games on an actual like Game Boy rather than like computer.
little bit of a problem. The screen is a
Just so I can live the moment of me being a kid again.
little bit misaligned. It actually is really noticeable here. So you can see that there's like white pixels. Do you see that on the bottom and on the side? It kind of depends
No, it's not a perfect job either.
on your angle. But I can actually see, even though that's nice and black, do you see like the white on there? I think the screen lens is actually slightly too big for this. I will say, compared to buying a DK Oldies Game Boy Pocket, which has been refurbished, this one, which has been modded with the display and the shell and everything, well worth the $50. So while we were able to find
Yeah, that backlight's kind of needed for the Game Boy. They sold an attachment that was like a light, like a reading light for the Game Boy, and I used it. Just so I can see play it in the dark. But
some
anyways,
pretty decent deals and some good, appreciate little bits.
that's the video, fan. Thank you for watching. Check out Austin Evans in the description. And I'll see you next one. This reaction was a while, but that's fine. Later, fan.